Hello students, welcome again to today's video session class. By continuing this chapter circle, we have already completed the first exercise, that is 15.1. Today we have to do 15.2, but before doing 15.2 we have to see some more theorems on this chapter. Okay. So before starting to the going to the theorems, first of all we have see some more things, that is axiom of equal arcs. So here it is the case of suppose if you take two circles like this. Okay, if you take two circles, then these two circles form two radius and the arc, that is A, O, B, and you can take C, O, D. Okay. Now it is said that if equal circles means the circles whose radius are same. If two arcs obtain equal angle at the center, then they are also equal. Means if these two arcs obtain equal angle at the center, means if you take O dash, if you take these two angles equal, if angle AOB is equal to angle I have taken C here, CO dash D, these two angles are equal, then the arc AB is equal to arc CD. Okay, so if this may happen in a same circle also, or if it also happens in the two equal circles, means two congruent circles. Suppose if you take one circle only like this, and here if you take two sectors like this, and these two angles are equal. So if you take A, O, B and C, so here also if angle AOB is equal to angle BOC, then angle arc AB will be equal to arc BC. So this, if these angles are equal, then these two arcs will be also equal. So equal arcs subtend equal angle at the center of or you can say if equal angle are subtended by the arcs at the center, then the arcs are also equal. So these are the concept of first of arc property. Okay, now we will see the theorems regarding the arcs and chords property. Okay, we will see the theorems on arcs and chord properties. Okay, see. So it is theorem number 6. 5 theorems we have already done in the first part. Theorem number 6. What is the statement says? Statement says that in equal circles, or if in a same circle also, equal chords cut off equal arcs. Means if you take two circles like this, or if you can take a single circle also like this. Okay, Now you take the two sectors formed by two radii, O, O dash. Here you take A, B, and here you take C and D. Here also, if you take O as a center, and again if you take the two sectors, these two angles, A, B, C, what you will say, and join the chords, join the line points AB and CD. Here also you can join AB and BC. What is said here, if these chords are equal, then they cut equal arcs. The statement says that if you have to prove here, if chord AB and chord CD are equal, then you have to prove that arc AB is equal to arc CD. How will you prove that? So to prove that, you have to follow the congruency method. So first of all, you have to consider these two triangles AOB and CO-D. In triangle AOB and triangle CO-D. Since you know here the two circles are equal circles, means they are congruent circles, that means their radii are equal. So you can say this radius is equal to this radius is also equal to this, and these two chords are equal, because it is already given the chords are, if two chords AB and CD are equal, then you have to prove that arc AB equals to arc CD. So here you can write OA is equal to OC, OB is equal to OD, and AB is equal to CD. So here radii are equal, here also radii are equal, and it is given, the chords are equal, it is given. So you can see here by side the triangles are congruent. So therefore you can write triangle AOB is congruent to triangle CO-D by side axiom. Okay, so this implies if two triangles are congruent, then the corresponding circle angles and sides are also equal. So this implies you can write AOB is equal to angle CO-D by CPCT. Okay, now since these two angles are equal, that means they cut equal arcs. From the concept of arcs and angle, if the angles are equal, they subtend equal arcs also. So therefore, hence we can write from that theorem, hence we can write arc AB is equal to arc CD. Okay, so you can from the concept that I have taught you in the initial stage of our video class. Here also in the same, if it is in the same circle, here the radius are equal, this equals to this is a common side, and these chords are equal. That means by CPCT these two angles are equal here. So angle AOB is equal to angle BOC. So that means arcs are cut subtended by this angle AOB is arc AB is equal to angle subtended by this angle BOC is BC. So arc BC it is. Okay, so you can see by this property the equal chords subtend equal angle at the center, and the angles are equal, that means they subtend equal arcs also. Okay, so in this way this theorem is proved. Very easy theorem and very important theorem. Okay, now we will move to the next theorem of the converse of theorem number 6. That is theorem number 7. Now theorem number 7. What this theorem says? It is the converse of theorem number 6. It is said that if in a circle, in equal circles or in a same circle, if two arcs are equal, then their chords are also equal. So if you take two circles or a single circle also, you can prove it. So now we have to draw the first two circles. Okay. So here it is given A, B, C, D. These are the angles. Take it as O and it is O dash. Here it is given arc AB is equal to arc CD. It is given. Okay. And we have to prove that this AB and CD chords are equal. To prove AB is equal to CD. Now again we have to prove that AB equals to CD. You have to follow the congruency method. So here the proof: in triangle AOB and triangle CO'D. So since the triangles are circles are equal circles, so all the radii are equal. So you can write OA equals to OC. Again you can write OB is equal to OD. Also you can write angle AOB is equal to angle CO dash. So these are dash. Why we have taken these two angles are equal? It is not given, because it is given that the arcs AB and CD are equal. So if arcs are equal, they subtend equal angle at the centers. Because so you have to write here radii of a circle, here also, and here you have to write arc AB is equal to arc CD. So since the arcs are equal, they subtend equal angle at the center. Now these two angles are equal. That means the triangle is congruent by side angle side. So therefore AOB is congruent to triangle CO'D by side angle side congruency, or you can write axiom. Okay. So by CPCT you can write this implies chord AB is equal to chord CD CP CT. It is proved. So in this way we can prove these theorems. Theorem of number 7 is the converse of theorem number 6. Here these chords, these arcs are given equal. If the arcs are equal, they subtend equal angle at the center, and the radii are equal. So by congruency of side angle side, the triangles are congruent. So by CPCT, AB equals to CD, which are chords. Chords AB equals to chord CD. So if same thing we can prove for the same circle also, and also the congruent circles. Okay students, hope you have understood all both these theorems of this before doing the exercise number 15.2. Now we will start exercise number 15.2. Only 4 questions are there. The first question is said, if the arc APB and CQD of a circle are congruent, means equal, then you have to find the ratio of AB equals to CD chord. That means we have to first draw the circle. Always draw the figure before doing the geometry work. So here the two chords APB and CQD are given equal. So here A, P, B, and here C, Q, D. So it is given that arc APB is equal to arc CQD. It is given equal. Now you have to prove the ratio of the chord AB and CD. You have to prove the ratio of this chord AB and CD. Here it is to prove AB ratio, CD you have to find. Not it is to find, we can write here to find. To find here AB ratio CD. To find AB ratio CD, first of all you have to prove the congruency here of these two triangles. So consider, you write consider triangle AOB and COD. Now you can see here the circle is same, so all the radii are equal. So you can write OB, OA equals to OC, OD, OB equals to OD, and angle AOB is equal to angle COD. It will be COD. COD. Why these angles are equal? Because since the arcs are equal, then they subtend equal angle at the center. So arc APB is equal to arc CQD. They are equal, so they subtend equal angle at the center. So therefore the triangle AOB is equal to triangle COD by side axiom again. Okay, so after that AB is equal to CD by CPCT. Since the triangles are congruent, that means the rest part are also equal. So AB chord equals to CD chord. Hence, so since they are equal, so therefore hence the ratio of AB and CD is equal to 1:1. This is the answer. So ratio is 1:1. So in this way you have to prove this. Now the last question I am going to solve in this exercise. Question number 4. In the adjoining figure, two chords AB and CD of a circle intersect at point P, and the chord AB equals to CD is given, and you have to prove that arc AD is equal to arc CB. How will you prove? See this question. I will send the solution of these two questions in your WhatsApp group. So number 4. Here a circle is given again. Here the two chords are there. First one is AB, next one is CD. They intersect at the point P. Here it is given AB, it is given chord AB is equal to chord CD. So this chord AB and CD are equal, it is given, and you have to prove arc AD, means arc this AD is equal to arc BC or CB, you can say CB. You have to prove arc AD equals to arc CB. How will you prove these two arcs are equal? Means you have to prove this, only this portion of the arc is equal to this portion of the arc. You have to prove this. How will you prove it? To prove, so you have to write proof. From the previous theorems, we have seen equal arcs subtend equal chords, and from the converse we have seen if the chords are equal, then the chords equal arcs also. So since here the chord AB is equal to chord CD is arc equal, it is given. That means the arc, this arc subtended by the chord AB is AB arc is equal to arc CD. Okay. Why? Because equal chords cuts equal arcs. So you can write here equal chords cuts equal arcs. Okay, so equal chords cuts equal arc. Now in place of chord arc AB, you can write arc AB plus arc BD. So arc AB, in place of arc AB you can write arc AD plus arc BD or DB, whatever you can write. In place of arc CD you can write arc CD plus arc BD, you can write. So here arc, since both side arc BD is there in plus sign, so it can be cancelled because when you bring it to the left hand side it will become minus. So this implies we can write, therefore arc AD is equal to arc CB. It is proved. So these are the very easy proof in this exercise. So two questions that I have solved you, very easy types of question. Rest of the two questions are there. You can go through it. If you can't solve this question, these two questions, you can definitely ask me in your online class on Wednesday. Okay students, I hope you have understood, and go through all the sums of your both the exercise and submit it here. Thank you students. Hope you have understood it, and try to solve it in your by your own, and if you can't, please do take help from me also. Okay, thank you very much.